spiritual, then there's a certain way that you got to be, especially if you're young coming in this truth. But also if you've been in it for a while, you know not all the break, but you know pretty much all the breakdowns, many of the breakdowns. You can go through it. You can find the scriptures to show where Mary wasn't no virgin. You know, you can give me 5 or 6 or however many scriptures to prove we're the Israelites. You can give me, however many scriptures to prove that Esau is a so-called white man today. All right? Go ahead.
Right. Wherefore, laying aside all malice and all guile and hypocrisies and envying and evil speaking.
Yep. Evil speaking. And a lot of that, asking questions. Oh, hey, brother, I just picked up the Gospel of Thomas. Or whatever. Or like this guy, Ichabod Crane, went out and got the Talmud. He just did the smackdown of hell from the Talmud, huh? That's evil speaking, man.
Who taught you that?
Nobody taught you that, man. Go ahead.
As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word,
right,
that ye may grow thereby.
That ye may grow thereby. That's how you grow. You grow by desiring the sincere milk. That's how you grow. A baby, if a baby drinks milk, eventually, as they grow that, their body's automatically going to want them to eat other things that it can digest. It needs more and different types of nutrients as it grows out of the milk phase. Okay?
But that takes time.
It takes time.
Just drink milk for one day, and then all of a sudden you go through a massive growth spurt.
Right.
The Most High can do that, but He's set up things to work in certain ways.
Right. Yep.
That's how the Most High manifests Himself.
Yep. Those are the rules to the game.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not like you Harry Potter and he goes through the trial, and then magically he gets the Phoenix Wand, and then you can do all new magical powers. It's not a video game.
Yeah, no, it's not a movie.
You're not gonna get mad and stand on the mountain like Goku and then go into Super Saiyan 5.
Yeah.
It don't work like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And me and him link up together and become Go Trunks or something.
Like Jake watched too many movies.
Yeah, well, Jake, it's like, but they watch it, but they don't pull the bones out,
right?
That's why you got to filter everything through the scriptures. That's why the elders, when they bring out a lesson, or if we bring out a lesson, we filter everything back through the scriptures so that you can understand it on that level, all right? Now, jump from there just to show you that it's all, it's symbolic of food and eating. Get Proverbs chapter 9 real quick. Let's go to that, and then you jump, you're in Sirach, jump to Sirach chapter 6.
Okay.
Start at verse 18.
Just jumping through the scriptures itself is a part of that learning process.
Yeah, just learning how to go line upon line, precept upon precept. That in and of itself is a deep activity, man.
Mm-hmm. People can't say, you can't go to a regular nigga and say, give me Romans.
Yeah.
Give me Ezra.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jude.
Yeah. Give me Obadiah.
Right.
We're almost done anyway. Go start at verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 9, verse 1. Wisdom hath builded her house. She hath hewn out her 7 pillars. Mm-hmm. She hath killed her beasts, yep, and have mingled her wine. Yep. She hath also furnished her table. Yep. She hath sent forth her maidens. Yep. She cried upon the highest places of the city. Which is us, the men of the Lord. Mm-hmm. And we bid you to come eat the meal, which is the word. But you start out with milk, and then you get to this level. Go ahead, read. She hath sent forth her maidens, which she cried upon the highest places of the city. Whoso is simple, let him turn in hither. Mm-hmm. As for him that wanteth understanding, she said to him, come, mm-hmm, eat of my bread, and drink of the wine,
Yep.
which I have mingled.
Yeah, but before you get to that wine and the bread and all that, you gotta drink the milk. You gotta drink the milk. And really, you never stop drinking milk in this truth, man. Because the milk is the foundation for the wine. The bread, the oil, the meat. You know?
Drink the milk and the water.
I got one for you.
Go ahead, bring it out.
Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Yep.
Them that are weaned from the milk. And
Right, you gotta be weaned from that milk. But you gotta go through it first. You can't be weaned from something if you never had it. And for some brothers, it take them longer to be weaned. You know? Just the way that the Spirit works. All right?
Some babies, if you let them get off that milk too early, they'll get desperately sick.
Yep.
Because they need that milk for longer.
Yep.
You know?
Read what's after that, though. Because once you do get past that milk level, right? Then you can go through the scriptures. You can go to this scripture here to prove this, to prove that, to prove, you know. But the thing is, don't try to outwit the scriptures, and don't try to outwit somebody that's teaching you. When you watch the videos or the lessons that the elders do and stuff like that, man, the topics they go through, yeah, they're deep. But I mean, when you watch it, it's just basic scriptures. It's just basic scriptures. Go ahead.
Verse 10. For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
Yep.
For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people.
Right. That's us with English, Spanish, wherever you at, whatever language you relate to as an Israelite. All right, now give me Sirach chapter 6, start at verse 18.
Sirach 6 and 18. We'll start at 17.
No, that's 4.
6 and
18.
okay. Sirach 6 and 18. My son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age.
Right. It's a never-ending process. Go ahead.
Come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon.
Yep, go ahead.
She is very unpleasant to the unlearned, and he that was out.
She's unpleasant to the unlearned, but one who is learned is somebody who's a student, somebody who sits down and really thinks about the things that are being taught. You don't try to, become, this, like I like to say, King Swami, with a lotus flower floating over your head, man. Go ahead. But yeah, that's what Jake wants to be, They want to be a nigga with a big-ass Mitri on with a lotus flying over their head with a red dot in the middle of their eyes, man. I have not eaten for 365 days. Them type niggas,
Really, they want that satisfaction of somebody going, wow.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah,
they want
like
other.
that.
They like when, yeah. Jake loves that. Jake loves when they get their ego stroke, man. Hey, man, if you think this is about getting your ego stroke because you went deep, you know what I'm saying? Because you went deep, then you got another thing coming, man. Go ahead, read.
Yeah. She will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from ere it belong.
Right.
For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many.
Mm-hmm.
Give ear, my son, receive my advice, and refuse not my counsel.
Yep.
And put thy feet unto her fetters, and thy neck unto her chain.
Yeah, in the beginning, it's an arduous thing, It's fetters is being locked up. It's handcuffs. Go ahead.
Bow down thy shoulder, and bear her, and be not grieved with her bonds.
Yep, go ahead.
Come unto her with thy whole heart, and keep her ways with all thy power.
Yep. Go ahead.
Search and seek, and she shall be made known unto thee.
Yep.
And when thou hast got hold of her, let her not go.
Yep. Go ahead. This truth. Once you find this truth, and then you know this is the truth. So now that you know it's the truth, hold on to it. Learn the things that are being taught to you, and don't let go. Go ahead.
Right. For at the last thou shalt find her rest, and that shall be turned into thy joy.
Right. That's talking about ultimately the kingdom, but also on this side. When you get into this and you go through the milk, then the Lord start revealing things to you by reading the scriptures. Go ahead.
Right. Then shall her fetters be a strong defense for thee, and her chains a robe of glory.
So what was, kind of difficult to learn you going through it, now when you get out there to the highways and the byways, that wisdom that was a chain and burden, to you, it's a defense to you. Okay? Now jump from there, go to chapter 4 real quick. And start at verse 11.
Sirach 4:11. Wisdom exalteth her children, and layeth hold on them that seek her. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek her early shall be filled with joy.
Yep.
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, or wherever so she entereth, the Lord will bless.
Yep.
They that serve her shall minister to the Holy One,
Yep.
and them that love her, the Lord doth love.
Yep. Go ahead.
Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he shall attend to her. He that attendeth to her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession.
Yep. Go ahead.
For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon him.
Right, because you in uncharted territory. You don't really know what you're learning, but you got to stick with it. You got to follow her. Go ahead.
And torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul.
Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
And try him by her laws.
Yep. Go ahead.
Then will she return straightway unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets.
That's when. See, you got to go through. You got to get discipline in these scriptures. That's why the elders say don't be asking no dumbass questions. That's why they say don't be jumping from here to here. Just sit and learn, man. Just learn. Okay? And if you have the capacity to teach, get out there on them highways and them byways and teach. Even if you only know one breakdown. If you become diligent, if you become disciplined in that, the Most High will then begin to start revealing to you the other secrets. That's what this scripture is saying. Okay? Now,
those first things are getting you to break away from your flesh.
from the natural world, yep.
From your inherent laziness, like we were talking about earlier.
Lust.
From your inherent lust.
Yep.
Just being dumb.
Yeah.
Simple.
Yep.
Those are part of the discipline that the brother is talking about, man. Because those are the first things you learn to do. Sit down, man. Sit down somewhere.
Yep.
Stop doing this all the time. Stop doing that all the time.
Yep.
You know.
And then when she can trust you, that's when you start. That's when them other breakdowns start coming to you. You start understanding them. Okay. You start getting into the Hebrew, the Greek, and all that. Okay. Go ahead.
2 Corinthians chapter 3,
1 Corinthians 14.
verse 17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty.
Right. The Lord. See, that's the thing. You got to walk in the Spirit, though. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk. Yeah, you have liberty to grow, but it's got to be within the discipline of what the Scriptures is telling you to do. And you got to. It's like you got to walk in that Spirit.
I got a quick one real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
For brethren, this is Galatians 5:13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. Only use not liberty for an occasion to the flesh, but by love serve one another.
That's right. And that's what we're doing. We're not using our liberty to serve the flesh, but we're serving you with love, which is giving you this nugget of wisdom.
What's the beginning of love? Discipline.
That's right.
Fear of the Lord.
Yeah. Like I said, wisdom solid. Discipline. It's the beginning of keeping His commandments.
Go, start over again, verse 17.
2 Corinthians 3:17. Now the Lord is that Spirit, and where the Spirit